In life, we often encounter situations that test our patience and disturb our peace of mind. Whether it's the unpredictability of events, the behavior of others, or our own inner turmoil, these disturbances can derail us from our path and make us feel powerless. However, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a powerful approach to maintaining inner tranquility amidst the chaos. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. By cultivating an attitude of resilience and detachment, we can learn to act as though nothing disturbs us anymore. This mindset is not about apathy or indifference, but about mastering the art of inner calm, regardless of the storms around us. In this video, we'll explore how Stoic principles can help you achieve a state of unshakable peace, where disturbances no longer hold power over you. Life is full of challenges and obstacles that can often feel overwhelming. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, these obstacles are not seen as mere barriers, but as essential components of personal growth. The Stoics teach us that every challenge presents an opportunity to improve ourselves, to practice virtues, and to develop resilience. By shifting our perspective, we can learn to view obstacles not as hindrances, but as opportunities for growth. Here are 7 key points to help you embrace this mindset. Embrace the obstacle. The first step in turning obstacles into opportunities is to accept them. Instead of resisting or complaining about challenges, recognize them as an inevitable part of life. Acceptance opens the door to learning and growth. Change your perspective. Obstacles are often viewed negatively because they disrupt our plans. However, by changing our perspective, we can see them as opportunities to practice patience, perseverance, and other virtues. Every obstacle is a chance to develop a new skill or refine an existing one. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what we can and cannot control. While we cannot control the obstacles we face, we can control how we respond to them. Focusing on our response empowers us to turn challenges into opportunities for positive action. Develop resilience. Obstacles test our resilience, but they also strengthen it. Each time you overcome a challenge, you build mental and emotional toughness. This resilience is not just about enduring difficulties, but thriving in spite of them. Learn from adversity. Every obstacle carries a lesson. Whether it's a failure, setback, or unexpected difficulty, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. Viewing obstacles as teachers allows you to grow wiser and more capable with each challenge. Cultivate creativity. Obstacles often force us to think outside the box and come up with creative solutions. Instead of seeing an obstacle as a dead end, view it as an opportunity to innovate and explore new paths. Creativity thrives in the face of challenges. Transform setbacks into success. History is full of examples where people turned setbacks into major successes. Use obstacles as motivation to push harder, think differently, and achieve more. The very thing that seems to block your path can become the stepping stone to greater achievements. One of the greatest sources of unnecessary suffering comes not from real challenges, but from the fears and anxieties we create in our minds. The Stoics understood that much of what we worry about never actually comes to pass, yet these imagined pains can cause real distress. By learning to distinguish between what is real and what is imagined, we can free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and live more peacefully. Here are 7 points to help you avoid suffering from imaginary pains. Understand the nature of worry. Worry is often rooted in the mind's tendency to project fears into the future. These fears are usually based on what-if scenarios that may never happen. Recognizing this tendency is the first step in preventing unnecessary suffering. Live in the present moment. Imaginary pains arise when we focus too much on the future or the past, rather than the present moment. By grounding yourself in the present, you can reduce anxiety and focus on what is actually happening rather than what might happen. Question your fears. When faced with anxiety or fear, Ask yourself if the source of your worry is based on reality or imagination. Often you'll find that your fears are exaggerated or unfounded. By questioning your fears, you can diminish their power over you. Practice rational thinking. The Stoics emphasized the importance of using reason to overcome emotional distress. When you find yourself worrying about something that hasn't happened, use logic to assess the likelihood of it occurring and how you would handle it if it did. This rational approach can help you see things more clearly. Differentiate between what you can and cannot control. Many of our imagined pains stem from trying to control things that are beyond our control. Focus only on what you can influence and let go of the rest. This will free you from the burden of worrying about outcomes you cannot change. Cultivate inner peace. Inner peace comes from accepting that uncertainty is a part of life. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it as a natural aspect of existence. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way, and you'll find that imagined pains lose their grip on you. Take constructive action. If there is something you can do to address your fears, take action. Even small steps can reduce anxiety. However, if the fear is purely imagined, recognize it as such and consciously choose to focus your energy on positive, productive activities instead. Impermanence is a fundamental truth of life. Everything is in a constant state of change. The Stoics recognize that by embracing impermanence, we can live more fully, appreciate the present, and find peace in the inevitability of change. Accepting that nothing lasts forever can lead to greater resilience, gratitude, and wisdom. Here are 7 points to help you embrace impermanence in your life. Acknowledge the reality of change. The first step in embracing impermanence is to acknowledge that everything in life is subject to change. Whether it's relationships, possessions, or circumstances, nothing remains static. Accepting this truth allows you to approach life with a sense of openness and flexibility. Practice detachment. Detachment doesn't mean not caring, but rather understanding that clinging too tightly to anything, people, outcomes, or material things can lead to suffering. By practicing detachment, you can appreciate what you have while it lasts, without being devastated when it changes or ends. Live in the present. Embracing impermanence encourages you to live more fully in the present moment. When you understand that everything is fleeting, you become more mindful of the here and now, savoring experiences and making the most of each day. Find comfort in the cycle of life. Life is a series of beginnings and endings. By recognizing the cyclical nature of existence, you can find comfort in knowing that every end is also a new beginning. This perspective can help you navigate life's transitions with greater ease and acceptance. Cultivate gratitude. When you embrace impermanence, you become more aware of the transient nature of life's blessings. This awareness can deepen your sense of gratitude as you learn to appreciate people, moments, and opportunities while they are still present. Let go of fear. Fear often arises from a desire for permanence in an impermanent world. By accepting that change is inevitable, you can let go of the fear of loss and uncertainty. This doesn't mean you won't experience grief or sadness, but it allows you to face change with courage and composure. Use impermanence as motivation. Knowing that time is limited can be a powerful motivator to live authentically and pursue your true passions. Embracing impermanence can inspire you to take action, make meaningful choices, and live a life that reflects your deepest values and desires. Detachment is a central concept in Stoicism and many other philosophical and spiritual traditions. It involves maintaining a healthy separation from external circumstances, emotions, and material possessions, allowing you to remain grounded and composed regardless of what life throws at you. Detachment is not about indifference, but about achieving inner freedom and clarity. Here are 7 points to help you master the art of detachment. Understand the nature of detachment. Detachment is about letting go of the need to control external outcomes and instead focusing on your inner state of being. It's the practice of maintaining emotional balance regardless of what happens around you, allowing you to stay calm and clear-headed. Recognize what you can control. Central to detachment is the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control: your thoughts, actions, and reactions. By recognizing that you cannot control external events or other people, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you become aware of your thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. By observing your feelings and reactions with detachment, you can prevent yourself from being overwhelmed by them, allowing you to respond rather than react. Let go of attachments. Attachments to material possessions, outcomes, and even relationships can lead to suffering when those things inevitably change or disappear. By cultivating a mindset of non-attachment, you can enjoy and appreciate what you have without being overly dependent on it for your happiness. Cultivate inner strength. Detachment requires inner strength and self-reliance. By developing a strong sense of self, rooted in your values and principles rather than external validation, daily reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice and a powerful tool for personal growth. By taking time each day to review your actions, thoughts, and emotions, you can gain valuable insights into your behavior, strengthen your virtues, and align yourself more closely with your values. Daily reflection helps you to live more consciously and purposefully, making each day an opportunity for improvement. Here are 7 key points to help you incorporate daily reflection into your life. Set aside dedicated time. To practice daily reflection effectively, it's important to set aside a specific time each day, ideally in the evening or before bed. This time should be free from distractions, allowing you to focus entirely on your thoughts and experiences from the day. Review your actions. Reflect on the actions you took throughout the day. Consider whether they were in line with your values and whether you acted with integrity, kindness, and wisdom. Acknowledge any moments where you could have done better and think about how you can improve tomorrow. Examine your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. During your reflection, pay attention to the thoughts you entertained during the day. Were they positive, rational, and constructive? Identify any negative or irrational thoughts and consider how you can replace them with healthier ones. Assess your emotions. Reflect on the emotions you experienced during the day. Were there moments of anger, frustration, or sadness? Did you feel joy, peace, or contentment? Understanding your emotional responses can help you manage them better and develop emotional resilience. Consider your interactions. Think about the people you interacted with during the day. How did you treat others? Were you patient, understanding, and compassionate? Reflecting on your relationships can help you improve your communication skills and strengthen your connections with others. Set intentions for tomorrow. Use your reflections to set intentions for the following day. Consider what you want to improve, what virtues you want to practice, and how you can live more in accordance with your values. Setting clear intentions helps you approach each day with purpose and direction. Practice gratitude. End your reflection with a moment of gratitude. Acknowledge the positive aspects of your day, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Inner peace is a state of calmness and tranquility that comes from within, unaffected by external circumstances. In a world filled with constant noise, stress, and challenges, cultivating inner peace is essential for maintaining emotional balance and living a fulfilling life. The Stoics believed that true peace comes from aligning with nature, practicing virtue, and mastering one's own mind. Here are 7 points to help you cultivate inner peace. Understand the source of peace. Inner peace does not depend on external conditions but on your internal state of mind. By recognizing that peace comes from within, you can focus on cultivating the right mindset and attitudes, rather than seeking tranquility in external things. Practice acceptance. Accepting things as they are is key to inner peace. This doesn't mean passivity or resignation, but rather understanding that certain things are beyond your control. By accepting what you cannot change, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Let go of attachments. Attachments to people, outcomes, and material possessions can disturb your peace when they are threatened or lost. By practicing detachment, you can enjoy life's experiences without becoming overly dependent on them for your happiness. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what you have. By regularly practicing gratitude, you can foster a sense of contentment and appreciation for the present moment, which naturally leads to greater inner peace. Live in harmony with your values. Inner peace arises when your actions align with your deepest values. By living authentically and making decisions that reflect your principles, you create a sense of coherence and integrity that supports a peaceful mind. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can reduce mental clutter, manage stress, and maintain a calm and centered mind. Nurture your spiritual or philosophical practice. Whether through meditation, prayer, or reflection, connecting with your spiritual or philosophical beliefs can provide a sense of purpose and meaning. This connection helps you maintain perspective and fosters a deep sense of inner calm. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to challenges, and keep going in the face of adversity. It's a crucial skill for navigating life's inevitable difficulties. The Stoics viewed adversity as an opportunity to strengthen one's character and build resilience. By learning to face challenges with courage and perseverance, you can develop a robust inner strength that allows you to thrive, no matter what life throws at you. Here are 7 points to help you develop resilience through adversity. Embrace adversity as a teacher. View challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Adversity can teach you valuable lessons about yourself, your strengths, and your areas for improvement. By embracing difficulties as part of your journey, you can transform them into powerful, learning experiences. Cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. When faced with adversity, a growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities to grow and improve, rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Focus on what you can control. Adversity often involves situations that are beyond your control. Instead of wasting energy on what you cannot change, focus on what you can influence, your thoughts, actions, and responses. This approach empowers you to take positive steps forward, no matter the circumstances. Build a support system. Resilience is not built in isolation. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you, offer guidance, and provide a listening ear during tough times. A strong support system can help you navigate adversity with greater confidence and strength. Practice self-compassion. When facing adversity, it's important to be kind to yourself. Recognize that it's okay to struggle, and that setbacks are a natural part of life. By practicing self-compassion, you can maintain your self-esteem and motivation, even in the face of difficulties. Develop problem-solving skills. Resilient people are effective problem solvers. When adversity strikes, take a step back and assess the situation objectively. Break down the challenge into manageable parts and create a plan to address each one. This proactive approach can help you overcome obstacles more effectively. Reflect on past successes. When facing new challenges, remind yourself of past adversities you've overcome. Reflecting on your previous successes can boost your confidence and reinforce your belief in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Each past victory adds to your resilience. Many of the upsets we experience in life are not caused by external events, but by our own thoughts, perceptions, and reactions. The Stoics taught that we often create unnecessary suffering by the way we interpret and respond to situations. By learning to manage our thoughts and emotions, we can avoid creating our own upsets and maintain a state of inner calm. Here are 7 points to help you prevent self-created upsets. Recognize your thoughts as the source of upset. Understand that it's not events themselves that upset us, but our interpretation of them. By recognizing that your thoughts are the root of many of your emotional disturbances, you can begin to take control of your mental state. Practice emotional awareness. Become aware of your emotional responses throughout the day. When you feel upset, pause and ask yourself what thoughts or beliefs are contributing to that emotion. This awareness is the first step in preventing unnecessary upsets. Challenge negative assumptions. Often, upsets arise from negative assumptions or catastrophic thinking. Challenge these thoughts by asking yourself if they are based on facts or if they are exaggerated or irrational. By questioning your assumptions, you can diffuse emotional reactions before they escalate. Avoid personalizing situations. One common way we create upsets is by taking things personally. Remember that not everything is about you. People's actions and words are often more about them than about you. By depersonalizing situations, you can maintain your emotional balance. Embrace imperfection. Perfectionism can lead to unnecessary upsets when things don't go as planned. Accept that life is imperfect and that setbacks and mistakes are a natural part of the human experience. By embracing imperfection, you can reduce the stress and frustration that come from unrealistic expectations. Focus on solutions, not problems. When faced with a challenge, shift your focus from the problem itself to finding a solution. Dwelling on the problem can amplify feelings of upset, whereas a solution-oriented mindset can empower you to take constructive action and reduce stress. Practice patience and perspective. Cultivate patience in your daily life. When things don't go as expected, remind yourself that most upsets are temporary and will pass. Maintaining a broader perspective can help you keep minor frustrations in context and prevent them from becoming major sources of distress. In our pursuit of goals, desires, or solutions, we often fixate on the end result, the what we want to achieve. However, the process, or the how we approach our goals, is just as important, if not more so. The Stoics emphasized the importance of focusing on how we live and act, rather than solely on the outcomes we desire. By shifting our focus from the end result to the process, we can find greater satisfaction, fulfillment, and success. Here are 7 points to help you focus on the how, not just the what. Value the process. Understand that the journey is as important as the destination. By valuing the process of working toward your goals, you can find meaning and satisfaction in the effort itself, rather than just in the outcome. Cultivate patience and persistence. Focusing on the how requires patience and persistence. Progress may be slow or challenging, but by staying committed to the process and taking consistent steps forward, you build resilience and increase your chances of success. Embrace mindfulness in action. Engage fully in the task at hand, paying attention to how you perform each action. By being mindful of your approach, you can ensure that your actions are aligned with your values and that you are giving your best effort, regardless of the outcome. Prioritize. Quality over quantity. In any endeavor, the quality of your efforts often matters more than the sheer quantity of work. Focus on doing things well, with attention to detail and excellence, rather than rushing to achieve a result. Let go of attachment to outcomes. The Stoics taught that we should focus on what we can control, our actions and attitudes, while letting go of attachment to outcomes, which are often beyond our control. By focusing on the how, you can find peace in knowing that you've done your best, regardless of the result. Reflect on your approach. Regularly reflect on how you are approaching your goals and tasks. Are you acting with integrity, discipline, and wisdom? Are you staying true to your principles? This reflection helps you stay aligned with your values and ensures that your efforts are meaningful. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate the small victories along the way. These small successes are often the result of focusing on the how, and they provide motivation to keep moving forward. Celebrating progress rather than just the end result reinforces the importance of the process. Emotions are a natural part of the human experience, but they can sometimes cloud our judgment and lead us astray. The Stoics emphasize the importance of rationality, the ability to think clearly and make decisions based on reason rather than impulse. By prioritizing rationality over emotions, you can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity, make more balanced decisions, and maintain a sense of inner calm. Here are 7 points to help you prioritize rationality over emotions. Understand the role of emotions. Emotions are not inherently bad. They provide valuable information about your inner state and the world around you. However, it's essential to recognize when emotions are helpful and when they may lead you to act irrationally. By understanding the role of emotions, you can decide when to heed them and when to rely on rational thinking. Practice emotional regulation. Learning to manage your emotions is key to prioritizing rationality. When emotions run high, take a moment to pause, breathe, and calm your mind before making decisions. This practice helps you avoid impulsive actions and allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Seek clarity through reason. When faced with a decision or challenge, ask yourself what the most logical course of action is. Consider the facts, weigh the pros and cons, and think about the long-term consequences of your choices. By seeking clarity through reason, you can make more informed and rational decisions. Challenge emotional biases. Emotions can sometimes distort your perception of reality, leading to biases and irrational beliefs. Challenge these emotional biases by questioning their validity and examining the evidence. This helps you maintain a balanced perspective and avoid being swayed by unfounded emotions. Develop a Stoic mindset. The Stoics believed in focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, while accepting what you cannot control. By adopting a Stoic mindset, you can detach from emotional turmoil and approach situations with rationality and composure. Cultivate patience and reflection. Patience is a virtue that allows you to take the time needed to think rationally before acting. When emotions threaten to overwhelm you, take a step back and reflect on the situation. This pause allows you to respond with reason rather than emotion. Balance emotions with rationality. Prioritizing rationality doesn't mean suppressing emotions altogether. Instead, strive for a balance where emotions inform your decisions, but reason guides them. By integrating rational thinking with emotional awareness, you can make decisions that are both wise and compassionate. Conclusion: prioritizing rationality over emotions is not about denying your feelings, but about ensuring that your decisions are guided by reason and clarity. By understanding and managing your emotions, seeking clarity through reason, and adopting a Stoic mindset, you can navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom and composure. Rationality provides a solid foundation for making sound decisions, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life.